Go.
Do dolphins have like the sexiest animal voice?
Let me tell you.
Sexiest voice?
CJ, do you want to know?
Not expecting that.
An arousing voice. Like an
CJ,
arousing
do you want to know a fun fact?
Sound.
Do you
Wait,
know
hold
a fun
on. There's
fact?
context. Okay, there's context.
I got you.
Hold on. I was watching a show.
Go ahead.
And there were people about to, get it on.
Right.
And they use like dolphin noises.
Oh my gosh.
And I was
What were
like,
you watching,
that makes
bro?
sense. I was
CJ.
watching Eastbound and Down.
It was
Can
a
I
sexual
fucking tell you
stimulant for
something?
people? That's
What?
crazy.
Can I
crazy.
tell you something? Did you
What's
know that dolphins are the
Yes.
Don't even say it. I know
dolphins
she
are
said.
the only other mammal who have sex for pleasure? Also, just like human beings.
Okay. So it may.
Maybe that's
Link.
what it is. Maybe
Okay.
those are sex
Look,
noises they're
connection.
making.
Look.
That has to be it.
No other animal on the planet Earth has sex
Has
for
that.
pleasure besides humans and dolphins.
dolphins.
Isn't
Okay.
that fucking crazy?
That's crazy. Hey, we were just talking about animals, so the animal sounds and what they make.
Okay.
So let's go
Ooh.
in. Yeah. Hey, yeah. We got Reina on the show. Make sure you say a lot. Hey, rewind that. Let's go in. We got Reina on the show. Make sure you say that with a hard R. Yeah. I'm driving this beat like I'm in a hard car. Wait, we in the sand, dude, so I'm on a camel. Earlier, we were talking about some mammals. I'm talking about an animal. She's sweet like a danimal. Radio host, I'm on the coast. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Rap For Me podcast. As you guys know, Justice 2.0. We're back at our favorite spot. It's becoming a thing now. It's becoming a pattern. Shout out to Trendsetters Barbershop in Hollywood.
Yes.
Coolest
That's right.
in LA. And of course, why wouldn't they also be the host of the coolest music podcast in LA? So thank you to them for having us.
Thank you.
As you guys know how we do it, we're going to introduce all of the guests. We have a room full of really cool creatives. We'll start off with the rappers, and then we'll move into our creatives on the side here, and then lastly, we'll end up with our featured guests. So without further ado, actually, before we start, I need you guys to subscribe, man. Subscribe to the podcast, support the community. You guys already know what it is. All right. So with our first guest, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland?
Nah, not Baltimore, man. The Eastern Maryland.
Where you from? Let us know where you're from. Introduce yourself.
I'm TTG Ted, man, from Eastern Shore, Eastern Maryland, man. 410. I rap that shit till the day I die, man.
Yes.
Just came out here to live my life, get this little entertainment thing going. I'm like,
Okay.
I heard that.
That's
I like that. Me and Tim both don't like Baltimore, so go ahead.
Ouch.
nah, I love Baltimore. I ain't gonna go.
That's
like
a sport thing, right?
Fuck
That has to do with games.
All right, go ahead. CJ.
Yeah, CJ, another episode, man. Shout out Trendsetters for letting us be here, and let's have another good episode.
I'm Nigerian, and shout out Trendsetters. Looking forward to see what we get into.
All right, cool. And then our first creative on the side here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Arisa. I'm a singer, actress, model. I live in Fullerton right now. Just trying to...
And shout out to DTF. DTF in the
Shit.
building. What's up?
DTF, shit.
Thought I didn't know about all that. I mean, it ain't Hollywood, but yeah, DTF, they do their
Close
thing.
enough,
they do their
close
thing.
enough.
That's
I heard
cool.
it gets pretty wild down
Girl,
there.
I don't know about
shit.
DTF.
It's that college town.
It's
so
cool,
they be
yeah,
out
it's
there
cool.
butt chugging and
It's cool.
stuff.
Hey,
Pardon me?
hey, this is a
What chugging?
this is a positive show.
I'm
she's
sorry.
right. She's right.
What kind of chugging were you talking
Okay,
about?
we're gonna bring it back. Bring
She's
it back. Bring it back. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bree. I do a lot of things like crocheting and knitting in the back.
Yes.
No lie. She was
Bree's
knitting
amazing.
sweater,
The
a
blanket?
A
blanket.
blanket.
Yeah.
I just finished another
Yeah.
blanket like 3 days ago.
Baddest bitch
that's
I know,
fire.
so.
Yeah, that's
See, we need more girls like that. Make crocheting great again. You know what I mean?
I'm your
She's the
grandma,
best.
the
That's
youngest
cool.
grandma.
That's cool. And then our featured guest, last but not least, so great to have you.
Yes, thank you for finally having me on the show. He's been talking to me for a minute about it. My name's Reina. I do podcasting. I'm an on-air personality for radio. I'm, doing all the things. I like to be out there.
Yeah.
Doing stuff I like.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Cool.
we're here for that.
I only got one life, guys. Got to do it.
And see, that's why we wanted Lorena on the show. Like, she actually has her own show. She does her own thing. And she actually gets
pretty
to be the
bomb.
person who gets to decide whose music gets played. So what better person to have on the podcast than the actual person behind the ones and twos at the radio station.
I think that's a really it's such a gift, to be honest. And I want to get to that point one day where I can have any artist I want coming on to a show. And my station in Laguna Beach, KXFM, they do a lot of local artists who come in. They want to highlight that. They want to have you in studio. And I just love it. Seeing them live, it's such a feeling people are truly talented out here.
Yeah.
And to see that and to feel it, it is more than anything you could ever ask for. You're living in a dream if you think about it. So
man, Laguna Beach is one of the most scenic beaches we have in California. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just so beautiful. I feel so blessed every day.
You want to get baptized? You know what I mean? You want to do a wedding? Laguna is a good spot, bro.
Dude, I saw dolphins the other day.
Stop.
Yes, and it was my first time. I've been out there a long time now, almost a year, and this is my first time seeing dolphins. And I had a moment.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I love that.
I don't want to bring up why. Because I don't know.
No, we need to know why.
Know.
now.
I don't know if it'll be appropriate.
Why?
Okay, we don't need to know why.
Go ahead.
But,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna throw it.
Go.
Do dolphins have the sexiest
Yo,
animal voice?
let me tell you.
Sexiest voice?
CJ, do you want to
I was
know?
not expecting that.
An
Sexiest voice.
arousing, like an
CJ,
arousing,
do you want to know a fun fact?
sound.
Bro.
Do you wanna
Wait,
know
hold
a fun
on. There's
fact?
context. Okay, there's context.
I got you.
Hold on. I was watching a show,
Go ahead.
and there were people about to, get it on,
Right.
and they use dolphin noises.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
And I was
What were
like,
you watching,
that makes
bro?
sense. I was
CJ.
watching Eastbound and Down.
It was
Can
a
I
sexual
fucking tell you
stimulant for
something?
people? That's
What?
crazy. That's
Can I
crazy.
tell you something? Did
What's
you
up?
know that dolphins are the
Yes.
Don't even say it. I know
dolphins
she
are
said.
the only other mammal who have sex for pleasure? Also, just like human beings.
Okay. So it may,
Maybe that's
a
what
link.
it is. Maybe
Okay.
those are sex
Look,
noises
So-
they're making.
connection.
That
Look.
has to be it.
No other animal on the planet Earth has sex
Has
for
that.
pleasure besides humans and dolphins.
dolphins.
Isn't
Okay.
that fucking crazy?
that's crazy.
And this has been our
So
Nat
that may-
Geo
that
may-
episode. You guys
Look,
make sure to tune in next
Look,
time.
fun facts.
That may make
fun
sense then.
fucking
We're on a
facts.
See,
documentary,
there,
guys.
there we go.
Look,
People putting
that's
information
why.
David
together.
That's
Attenborough,
why.
he's gonna
Yeah.
narrate
So,
it.
yeah. It's a random thought.
I'll just throw
That's
it out
another
there.
thing. I
I'll
love
just throw
learning
it
new
out
things
there.
down here. Definitely fun.
So
It's our random fact for the
I'm
day.
just saying. I
wow.
mean, it's true. It's true. Look, I'm not lying. Go ahead, look it up.
I don't think we've gotten off track faster than this
That's why I want to do it then, so we can just keep the ball rolling for the rest
But
of the show.
Lorena, I mean, radio personality. Honestly, you're probably the coolest radio personality in Laguna.
That's so sweet of you.
Tell us about
Thank
your
you.
musical taste. Like, what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Gosh, it is such a wide variety of things that I enjoy listening to. I feel like I was born and raised on Britney Spears, and now I listen to every station. Like I got Kiss FM, Power 106. I have
Yeah.
people showing me music all the time, and I also follow a lot of friends now down here who are their own artists, like you guys. Like seeing them flourish and watching their talent and how they do music, because everyone is so different. Mainstream is so mainstream now that I'm seeing it. You have to look outside the box to find what's coming next, because it's not the mainstream that's coming up with it. It's people who are under the table,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
people feed off of that, and they absorb it, and then they take it and they make it their own, and they mass produce it. But it's you
That's
guys
right.
who are really out here
That's
doing
right.
it. So I think that's, finding new music is one of my favorite forms of music.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely cool being out here like this.
That's fire too, because I don't know about you guys, but sending and receiving music to people from people and to people is always like, if you send someone like, hey, check out this person, and then you get feedback and they're like, oh, they're fire. It's almost like a language that you speak, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
he is fire,
Yeah.
and then it's just like a bond. You
I
follow
just-
that person.
I personally like hearing new music because I get new ideas. Because sometimes I'll be stuck on one thing. You feel me? I'll be on one subject all the time. But if I hear a different vibe
Yeah.
that I also feel like I can connect with, then I'm gonna rap about that too. But I still got my own way I'm gonna rap it. But I can take from it. I
It's
like to
another
learn from
perspective.
everything.
Yeah.
I like to learn
That's
from it.
cool.
So how do you guys feel about doing that? When you take inspiration from another artist and you try to put your own mix on it, do you have rules and regulations that you follow for this, or do you kind of just,
I mean,
free ball it?
most definitely, I ain't just gonna full on jock your swag. Like, I ain't ready to
You're
just
not?
take your whole.
It sounds just like this guy, but I did it better.
I wouldn't hop on the same beat and then start with the same flow of him, but I would take the concept of what he's saying. I listen to the things he's saying more than just the beat. I
That's
like the
good.
beat, but that's
Yeah.
not what I'm ready to take from
That's
you. I want to
right.
take some of the words and the knowledge that you're giving out when you rap.
That's
Like
dope.
when I rap, I mean, I ain't saying I say the best of things, but
Okay.
but I like
we'll
the rap.
see.
Like anything that I can say, I will say. Like things that I relate to, though. Things that I knew I was in my own predicament, stuff like that. But I won't never
Yeah.
just take your whole style when I.
So
say
definitely putting your own seasoning
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
for
definitely.
sure.
I'm gonna season
For
it
Salt
myself.
Bae.
Salt Bae, all the way.
I watch a lot of interviews, and it's really funny because I feel like I'm a student of the craft, and there's always people who are like, "Oh, I never listen to other music, and everything I do
Really?
is straight from me." And I just
So
watch them,
common.
and I'm like,
So common.
Really?
"That is
Oh,
not the truth. There's no way you can only listen to yourself, come up
That's
with everything by
crazy.
yourself."
Yeah,
I just don't buy it, and maybe that is true, and kudos to them. But you definitely take inspiration and you put your perspective on it, so that way it's not a lie. It's
Yeah,
not
like how you
you're
said.
not infringing on
That's
what they're
the best
doing because
way.
it's just
Yeah.
Your way.
Yeah, it's me put my own perspective
Yeah,
on what
exactly.
you're
That's the
saying
best
too.
way.
It's
They
like,
just
yeah.
influence what you're doing.
Yeah, I just started trying to I guess balance that out this past year, but it's kind of like you know who you like, you know who inspires you, but at the same time you're like, yeah, I don't want to sound specifically like word for word or sound like
Yeah.
exactly like this person, but at the same time you can't think about it too much. Like just go in there and do your
Just
thing,
be you.
and then it'll come out because you start thinking about it too much and you're like, oh, maybe here, and when you start getting too specific with the music, then it's like it doesn't,
Yeah.
at least personally
Yeah.
for me,
No,
it's
it's
not
true.
all
It's
there.
true.
So
It's
yeah,
true.
just go in there, do your thing, and then
I think
it'll go from there.
individuality is so important with artists these days, though. Besides just in music, like think about how you dress, your fashion, the way you present yourself to everyone around you, your listeners, your audience, people that you're promoting yourselves to.
Yeah,
You know, like how do you follow through with that and make sure that you are presenting yourself in a way that you want to be, let's say, devoured? You know?
No, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
You want to be tasty,
yes,
right?
yes.
So what are you going to do to put that extra sauce on
Exactly.
it? Like I want to
how
know.
can you make yourself
Make your
desirable
own
for the
seasoning.
most?
yeah. Everyone's
I
just a
wanna
chef in
know
the
it.
kitchen. You just
Yeah.
use your own spices.
What you know about cooking?
Come on, stop it, bro.
Which
Don't do that.
spices? Go ahead. Which
It depends on what
spices?
meal I'm making. Every spice isn't for everything.
Which?
You know? It just depends.
Okay.
But in regards to dressing, though, I mean that's kind of like a Thousand Island little bar right there. Dressing. But anyway,
Oh.
I love
it's
Thousand
super.
Island. It's so good.
doesn't?
It's one of
Figure
those
out
ones you
how
don't
to
talk
make
about,
that.
but you eat
That's
it.
almost like the In-N-Out fucking special sauce. That
Yes.
fucking
That's
Thousand
pretty
Island.
much what it is.
basically.
Literally.
That's what it
It's
is.
better. In-N-Out's is better. Sorry, back to your sauce, baby. Talk
No,
about
no,
your
no.
sauce
I was
like
just saying,
you
like,
do.
as far
Yeah,
as
we're talking
the
about
way you're
sauce.
representing and stuff, I'm super intentional about it because I feel like everywhere's an audition. You don't know.
Yep.
Some of the rooms
Everywhere
I've been
is an
in, it's
audition.
just
You're right about
You
that.
never know who's looking.
sure.
you never
For
know,
sure.
and then you just gotta assume, especially these days, everyone's looking. And even if these cameras weren't here, like there's cameras everywhere, and if we're all in this game to be our best, and if that best can be the highest of heights, then literally everyone's gonna be paying attention, and so you can't
True.
just be like, oh, whatever, unless that's your brand or
Exactly. No.
vibe.
Unless
But-
you
True,
want to
true,
be
true,
that.
true,
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to
That's-
Post Malone, baby.
I was ready to say, me personally,
I was thinking like Adam Sandler, but yeah.
Baby, Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
baby.
Adam Sandler is like a perfect description of what you can do.
Yo.
But at the end of the day, he got
the
all that
best.
money and he gonna dress just like
But
he's going
look,
out to the
he's
grocery
doing
store
it.
at
His
12 o'clock.
message
You
is
feel
like,
me?
be your
Yeah.
fucking
He's doing
self.
him.
Be
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's all that matters in the end.
Be your shiny self.
Be your goddamn self.
Me personally, I'm gonna dress how I want. I don't,
Exactly.
That ain't never gonna be like a thing. Like if I gotta be in a suit and tie or something like that, that'll be if I'm going to an event.
Right.
But how I feel comfortable and when I walk out my house, I'm gonna dress how I want to.
That's
be
how you need
Yeah,
to be.
just feel
Exactly.
comfortable.
So
Don't
I'm not
let
trying to
anybody
show
fucking
off for
pressure you
nobody.
to
Like-
be
Y'all don't got
anybody
fashion
that you're
anxiety or anything. I'm over here like every day, 20 minutes
No,
at least.
no,
I don't
no,
have
no,
I don't
no,
have
no,
anxiety
no.
about it, but
Takes me
I've come
5 to
the-
10 minutes
I've
every
come
day
to the
to film
point
a
where
Just
Bro,
be-
it's not just take 5 minutes, bro. Come on,
You gotta
stop
match
lying to
the
the people,
I'm
gotta
just
match
worried
the
about like a
JC,
nip slip
I'm
or
a
something.
bro.
no, I've got it.
Go ahead.
I've
I
gone
never
to
worry
the point
about
where
that.
like
Go ahead.
a lot of people they'll be like, oh, you look good, like you. So now it's like, oh, I have to.
You gotta look good.
But now it's like kind of
You wanna look
subconsciously.
good.
Like
She's
I'll
she's
just
out here
answer
giving
you
it up
and
for you
it's
like that.
Oh shit,
They
yeah.
just giving you compliments for the free, like just
Hey,
every
I'm not
day.
gonna lie.
Look,
That's
honestly,
crazy.
There's-
it's
Hey,
like
remember
Fire.
the
I'm trying to be like
one
you,
show
bro.
we got? hey, hey, I like
Oh,
your sweater.
God.
So,
I don't know.
hey, man, it's
Just
crazy.
Now, this is coming from the man with his baby picture on his necklace. So
I was wondering if that was you.
he don't
Yeah.
know.
I know. Leave him
same
alone.
Just for a little
It's so
perspective,
nice
y'all.
little
Yeah.
you look it up.
It's
Look,
so
you're
cute.
inspired.
He's with me, all the
That's
dreams
the
we had as a
cutest
kid,
thing. Let
Gotta
him be.
protect him.
So watching me race and get it. So
Look, that's dope. I wish I had a
felt that.
fucking
I
chain
felt
like that. Shit.
Go make one, girl.
Shit, I will.
But yeah,
Just might.
did you guys have any other questions? Or I can go again.
Yeah. What do you have?
Well, just working at the radio station, like, I guess, like, what's the funniest thing about that for you? Because I feel like, as a rapper, as you're a kid, you're like, I want to get on the radio.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
actually work behind the desk, and like, what's that like for you?
I don't know. Just having a platform to have a position at all, I think is really cool in general. Like, just getting to be out there and be that person who gets to talk
Is
to
it annoying when
people.
LJ like emails you like 100 times, like, yo, play my song, bro?
No,
Please.
more requests the better. Like the
Please.
more interactive people get, I don't think people understand radio. Although it does seem so interactive, a lot of the times it's a pretty dead end on the other side. You have to be your own best friend. So they'll have you put like when you go to college for this stuff, they'll have you put a picture frame of, let's say, your grandma or your mom or your best friend or a teddy bear, and they want you to talk to it like your best friend.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it gives you that like personal feeling, but that's what gives it like the realness when you're on the air, because you want your
That's cool.
listener to connect
Yeah,
with you like
yeah.
that.
That's cool.
So
never
yeah,
thought
but
about
connecting
that.
with your listeners is a big thing too, because
Right.
connection is something we're really lacking in this day and age. I feel we're not out there having
No, you're
conversations
right.
like we used to. We don't know how to communicate. So getting to be that person and getting people to want to converse, I think that's kind of a
Well,
big
speak on
deal.
that a little bit more though, because I feel like every artist I talk to, like, when you're a creative, you're an artist, you just kind of just want to create. Like, if you're a painter, you just want to paint.
Okay, and
But-
that
You
that,
want people to get your thing.
But that
Yeah,
also
how do you make
leads
that
to a lot of
connection?
recluseness too. Those artists, those ones who
Yes,
are the
yes.
most creative, are usually very to themselves. They
You're
don't.
right.
They have to be pulled out of
Yeah,
their
that's me.
box. So
Introvert.
as an on-air
Yeah.
personality and a radio host, you have to
You have
know
to
how to
bring it
get
out.
into you and
Yeah.
pull it out. So we want to make you
Yes.
feel comfortable. We want to make you feel like we're at my house having some beverages and we're
Yes,
enjoying our evening together. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
Like we got to have that comfortability, and that I think is the key to being that perfect, on-air
yeah.
host.
So kind of like basically making a friend.
At-
Like,
Always.
Oh, it is.
To me, I feel like it's the same
Always.
thing though. I don't know how you guys
1000%.
feel, but I feel like from what I'm hearing, it's the same as an artist trying to gain a fan. You have to be relatable. You have to make them feel comfortable
Yes.
listening to
Yeah.
you, and you're really just, even if you're talking to yourself on a record or freestyling, whatever, you have an audience.
You
So-
have people to appeal to.
Exactly. So if I was just talking to myself
Yeah.
in my room, then sure, maybe I wouldn't care. But you have to keep people in mind.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you can't let that overwhelm you either. Because that can get, when you think about it, on those bigger stations, they have 50,000 people listening at a time all
Or
across the
more.
world. And
Yeah.
people are opinionated. So,
And even
Step
if
cautiously.
even if people are opinionated, like you have to be able to come, like get over that, and like not give a fuck what people.
yeah,
are
you
I
have
was
to
gonna say.
stick to your guns,
And
bro.
you have to,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
believe in
ready.
yourself.
I'm ready. I want all the smoke. So I'm
This is
ready.
what it is. Bring
Put
your
put me
guns,
on live
baby.
air. I'm gonna say
Honestly,
everything.
like believe in yourself and like believe in what you're doing and putting out there, and like if you really like trust in that and believe in
Yeah.
that and you know who you are, like fucking put it out there. If people are gonna come at you like they don't fucking fuck with it, it's who cares?
There's
Bye.
always going to be
That's what I'm
someone
saying,
like
like-
that.
Bye.
It's
Yeah.
not a. It's
of
not
course
really.
there's
A,
gonna always be someone like that, but like you need to believe in yourself and be like, look, I know that I'm the fucking hottest shit, and like if you don't understand that right now, fuck you.
Exactly that. Yeah, what she said.
yeah, real life.
what you got, Chad? What you got, Chad?
Nah, cause that's how I feel. Like when I rap, it's not. When I rap, it's to let off what I've been feeling. It's not. It's not
Exactly.
really. I'm not saying that I want to be
Exactly.
famous off of this. That I'm
Shit.
going to make it as big as Lil Wayne and all them people. But I know I got people that can connect to the things that I'm saying, regardless
if
of
there's
how they
even
feel about what
one
I'm
person
saying.
who fucks with what
Yeah.
you're saying,
That's
it's
just
worth it.
It's worth what I'm saying. Somebody, if I
If
can help
one
anybody
person
with my
believes in
music,
you or like
that's
understands
just
what
good to
you're
me.
trying
You
to
feel
say,
me?
that's right.
But also, it's just people go through a lot of things. That's why it's genres of music. That's why it's different music. That's why everybody got a different genre, because you're going to rap about that
Different
part of your
people
life
relate
and
to
that
different
direction
things.
that you want to go in. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like country music, you ain't gonna find me over there, but someone relates
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
with you
Somebody
there.
related to
Shit,
that.
I'm
Someone
with you.
thinks your tractor is
That's
sexy,
some-
baby, but it ain't me. It ain't me.
Shit, I might be on there.
Unrelated, but they're some of the best
You never
storytellers
fucking
ever.
know.
They really
Yeah, I
are. They
promise
are
you.
good storytellers.
They're
I will
gonna tell
give
a
them
great
that. I will
story.
give
It
Ain't
them
might
that.
involve a
country
dog,
music.
whiskey, or a broken heart, but that
Maybe
story's gonna be
something
fire.
genre
Genre is all about.
Or a white Or a red truck.
Right?
But
those genres are meant to appeal to that same
Exactly.
audience
That same
too.
audience.
So you know
Yeah.
your population, your area. That's what music.
Hey
you
man,
know,
I'll do a country song. I don't
Exactly.
care.
Look,
Let's
I fuck
do
with
it.
country
It's okay.
music.
Yeah, we'll do a little
I'll do it.
crossover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm down.
Johnny Cash.
If Nelly
let's
can
go.
do it, you can do it, bro.
Let's fucking go.
What,
you,
Tennessee whiskey? That's something I
Tennessee
listen
whiskey
to that.
is
What?
my shit.
What? That's my
Tennessee.
shit. I'ma rock
you know
that out
about
every
Tennessee
day.
whiskey?
What you mean?
What
I'ma
you
rock
know?
that out.
Okay.
Hey, Tennessee whiskey, if you're watching this, hey man, come on the
Tennessee
pod, bro.
whiskey.
Stop playing.
Big shout out to
We got fans out here.
Yes,
love it.
let's
But,
fucking go.
Do you guys got any final questions? Do you have any questions for the rappers? Any more questions?
I got my ones in so far. We talked about
Okay,
your
cool.
guys' fashion style.
You guys got anything else?
As soon as you asked me, everything just went out the door.
I just want to hear you guys do it now. I want to hear you talk
well,
about
let's,
it.
Let's play some beats, bro.
Let's go.
Let's be specific, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, you like this? This is country.
I like this.
It's like
It is country.
Ooh, what's
mean,
this?
Country. Yeah, it's a country.
I like the sound of this country.
Oh, not the eagle.
Who put the eagle?
Okay. Hey, we were just talking about animals, so you know the animal sounds and what they make.
Okay.
So let's go
Ooh.
in. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. We got Reina on the show. Make sure you say a Lord. Hey, rewind that. Let's go in. We got Reina on the show. Make sure you say that with a hard R. Yeah. I'm driving this beat like I'm in a hard car. Wait, we in the sand, dude, so I'm on a camel. Earlier, we were talking about some mammals. I'm talking about an animal. She's sweet like a danimal. Radio host, I'm on the coast, yeah. American Idol, I got the votes, yeah. I'm at the top, the totem pole, hey. I wanna ring the Super Bowl. Ring me, king me, crown on my head cause I'm singing. Chain on me, blinging. You know what I do, pink on me like Majin Buu. Kid on me too. I'm going in. Let me pass it to my dude.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I hear how they talking, they know that the nigga was different. I had to go get it a lot. Mama was mad cause nigga done left the crib. And yeah, I moved to my spot. Shit got hot like cooking on pots. Mama, we selling them rocks. I stay on the block. We sending some shots. These niggas keep talking, they talking to us. Know that I'm different. I'm making some money with interest. We pull up and wish that was tenant. Niggas was talking this shit, but I aim at your face. So you gonna change up your dentist. I'm not worried about nothing. You know I was crazy. And most of the people say menace. Nah. I'm different. Had to get it, that money with interest. Everybody get mad, but they bitches. I ain't worried about shit from the trenches. Cause the niggas be gang. I ain't worried about gang bang. Cause my nigga gonna sling on that same thing. Full forward and that bitch gonna bang. And that nigga was dead like he hang. Nah.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Crazy.
Oh.
That's
Let's
crazy.
go.
Getting hot.
Okay.
Yo. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Known for my raps, but I let some sing. If this Lorena, then I'll be the king. Swimming on dolphins like I'm with the beach. I'll make a scene. This is my team. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Hiding my Cubans, I like when they bling. I go out. Oh. Yeah. I'm going out and I'm making a scene. Wait. Okay. CJ next to me. Then TTG. Ted gon' flow with the beat. Niggas gon' come when it's sweet. Niggas gon' think it's sour. I'm going to beat. Oh. Okay, that was a little breakdown.
And that's country.
And that's country for us, you know?
That was cool.
Man. passport ready, right? In a different country.
My passport
It's a
should be
different
here
stamp.
any day now.
Oh,
So
man.
that just
That was
hurry
cool.
up.
That was
Everybody got
exciting.
something.
All right,
That
so,
was awesome. That
So
was
Lorena,
awesome.
I mean,
That
hey,
was great.
Lorena, I mean, honestly, you're like a
Lorena.
professional
Yeah.
music selector.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let us
yeah.
know.
Thank you.
One of the guys had
What do you
your
think? What do you
favorite
think?
flow.
So
Yeah.
shout out to all three of you. I thought it was all fantastic. Technically, what I personally was looking for, even though Flo was the winner, I love how you incorporated me into it, right? Because that was kind of the deal.
That's the
right?
point,
So how
yeah.
you're trying to get me into it. So I love that you said I was sweet like a Danimal. That was the cutest thing I've
Yes,
ever heard.
that's the point. That's the
in
point.
my life. I love that. That was great. Also, you put the queen into it as the king over there. That was
Okay,
a really good
okay.
play too. So
Shit.
definitely great on the lyricism. But when it comes to writing the beat, I thought you had the best
He went
switch up
crazy.
on your flows.
Thank you,
I
sir.
thought you had like even the sound of your voice. Like I could listen to that. You know what I mean?
you,
So
thank you,
I'm gonna
thank
have
you.
to give you my trophy. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
It definitely did fit the beat.
Yeah, for sure. It went crazy.
Sure, yeah.
You wrote it well.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Locked and
All
loaded.
right, all right, Ted.
Yeah,
you got the
yeah,
floor, man.
yeah,
You got 10
yeah.
seconds.
You
Let us
got
know what
that,
you
you
want.
got
Promote your
that.
shit. Talk
Hey
to
man,
the people.
just
Talk
follow
to the
me on
people.
Instagram, that underscore nigga underscore Ted,
Hey.
man. You can write it even if you white. I ain't worried.
Hey,
about
hey,
it.
hey,
Bro, I love everybody. It don't matter. I'm trying to make
fuck
money
yeah,
and
fuck
entertain
yeah.
anybody. Just all peace and love. Maryland, I rap y'all all day. Man.
All right, there it is, man. Rap for me
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Stop playing with this. This is like, I don't know what episode this is, but
Stop playing.
I
subscribe.
don't know, but this is the best
see you
podcast.
guys next time.
This is
Yep,
the best
yep, yep.
podcast
Best
in the
podcast.
world. Shit.
Subscribe, man. Like and
Definitely the funnest
subscribe,
Fuck
man.